Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Sam and I make videos about makeup, chronic illness, and whatever I want. And today I'm here with another Empties. My container is full. If you're new here, I have this little bin and I just stick empties in it, and once it reaches the top is when I do an empties video. So there's no like consistent every so many weeks. It's just sometimes it feels faster than others. Also, it's been a minute since I uploaded. I took a little break for my birthday, which was very nice. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. It was very relaxing. Enough of that. Let's get into it. I don't have a lot of skincare stuff, so I'm going to combine it with Bodycare. Let's start with skincare. Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. If you are a veteran here, you know that I've gone through many of these. I've been using this face wash for probably a decade, if not a hair longer. It's my holy grail face wash, and I recommend it to literally everyone because I think it is truly the best face wash for every type of skin. Dry, oily, combination, acne prone like myself. You'll continue to see these because I just love it so much. Next skincare is something else that I got powder all over this. Something else that you have seen in these videos before if you've been here for a minute, and this is the Drunk Elephant TLC Fram Boost. This is a midi size. So before I knew that I had anemia and treated it, I was having really, really, really bad dry skin. So I stopped all of my actives. And once I was rectified last year, I wanted to add actives back in, but I wanted to start slowly. And so I started with the smaller sizes of my exfoliants just to make sure I didn't aggravate my skin. But now we are past the year mark since my iron infusions and everything is going well. So when I ran out of this, I purchased the full size. This is, to some people, overpriced, and I'm not going to argue with that. It is very expensive. The thing is, though, I think that it's incredibly gentle for what it is. I have mentioned in other videos, I've tried many other products and nothing replaces this for me. So if you are somebody who has tried a lot of exfoliants, chemical exfoliants, and they just are not working for you, they're too harsh, or your skin is too picky, this is one that I would recommend checking out. You can get a travel size of this to try, and I highly recommend it. Next skincare is the Skin 1004, the Madagascar Centella Probiotica Enrich Cream. I think I've had an empty of this before, maybe my last empties. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's unfortunate because like I can right now still get it on Amazon, but I was mostly getting it from YesStyle, and with all the tariff things, it is difficult to get. So I'll have to potentially find something else. But if you can get this, I love it. It is incredibly gentle. It's incredibly moisturizing, but it isn't heavy, and it doesn't break me out, which is the most important thing. On to like regular skincare. My favorite shave cream is the Gillette Venus Shave Cream in Honeyflower. This just smells so good. It also helps the little bumps on my legs, I think, because it has shea butter in it. But I get less irritation from razors with this versus other types of shave gel or shaving cream. So I bought many of these over the years. These have been in empties before. Continue to buy it. I have a new one in my shower right now. This is my first bottle of this. So if you have seen other empties videos, there was this Dove, I forget what it was called, but it was a hydration thing. And this is the reformulation or the rebottling, and I said I would report back on if it was the same as the old one, and it is. It has a very, very light scent. It doesn't really smell like anything in particular, it just kind of smells like a soap, a clean soap. The smell does not linger and it is not strong, but I would say this works just as good as the other one. Right now I have some bars of soap that I'm using up, but I would absolutely repurchase this. I'm just as happy with it as I was the original. I believe I've had one of these in an Empties before, and this is the Lush Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. I mostly use this as a foot lotion and a hand lotion when I'm doing like a deep moisturizing thing. It's incredibly hydrating. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it when they reformulated it because they took lanolin out of it and replaced it, I think, with beeswax. Lanolin does hydrate a tiny bit better in my opinion, but I still really love this. I still think it is a great product, and I have a replacement. Like, I'm currently using the replacement now, so I will continue to keep buying this. It is still worth the money, and it's still a very nice product, but I am just kind of a lanolin stan, but I understand that they're going fully animal derived ingredients free at Lush. And last body care is this Tree Hut Vanilla Shea Sugar Scrub. This is my first Tree Hut, and it's nice. I have another one. I don't get like different scents. I just get the vanilla because I want something that will go with any of my lotions or any of my perfumes. Not that the smell of this lingers very long, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think it works really well and worth the hype. It definitely works well. Moving on to like miscellaneous health items. If you're a veteran here, another cocoa floss. This is my favorite floss. They use it at my dentist as well now, but my teeth, I'm losing the little. This just really gets in there, and I will always recommend this. Another repeat product, if you're not in here, is another thing of Xylobelts. Now that I am following a celiac diet and I have my anemia under control, I don't have a problem with the dry mouth like I used to, but if my nose gets stuffy and I breathe out of my mouth like in the spring when my allergies are really bad, my mouth will get kind of dry. So I am still using these just because I would rather have extra moisture in my mouth than not enough and risk a cavity. So still recommend those. And I get the slightly sweet ones. I don't want mint or cinnamon because they were giving me indigestion. Another repeat is the Neomed Nasal Gel. This is just my favorite saline for my nose. I use it when it's dry in the winter. I use it in the spring to like rinse my nose after I've been outside because I am incredibly allergic to tree pollen. I do also do like the actual sinus rinse, but this is nice to do when I can't do that whole thing. Like on that same vein this is called the Air Saline Nasal Gel. So you're not supposed to put like Vaseline in your nose because petroleum, it can like be inhaled into your lungs and be kind of dangerous. I think that's what the reason is. So this is an alternative for that. So if you have like a dry nose and like saline spray isn't working, this is a gel that is safe to put in your nose. And it's very nice and very helpful in the winter, especially if you get bloody noses like I do. I actually have 2 bottles of these. It must have been a little while since I have done this. This is the Thorne Basic Nutrients Multivitamin. So they recommend you take 2. So there's 60 capsules. So that would be 30 days. But I only take 1 a day because there are some water-soluble vitamins that you pee out if you have enough. And so my pee was neon yellow because I was getting plenty from 1. So each bottle lasts me 2 months because I only take 1 and they work great. These are quite literally the best multivitamins I have ever taken. Like, I actually feel a difference taking these compared to some other multivitamins. Now, these, unfortunately, are kind of expensive, but because I'm taking it, it's lasting twice as long. It's not so bad. I want to say they're like $34 or something, which $34 a month is crazy, but when a bottle lasts 2 months, it's about the same price as a regular multivitamin from the store. But yeah, Thorne as a brand I really like because they test their stuff to make sure there's no risk of gluten. My aunt just had gotten me their B complex vitamin a few years ago, and was very happy with them, so I decided to try their multivitamin, and I just like them a lot. I have a couple of makeup items. This first one isn't, I'm trying to get the very last bit out. There's like a tiny bit of powder in here. This is the mini Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I love it. I bought the full size because, again, I'm like really trying to get the rust out of it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm going to try to figure out how to like take the inside, like the little shaker off. Like I'm going to try to pry that off and like put it in the big one. I love this. I use it every time I do my makeup. Highly recommend. Then I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. This has been discontinued. It's pretty nice. I have the Quickie Concealer by Urban Decay now. I think it's perfect because I can build it up to be as full coverage as Shape Tape. Like today, I have it more built up and it doesn't get cakey. Or I can thin it out and make it more like this. So it's definitely a versatile concealer. Had this still existed, I would not repurchase just because it was nice, but it wasn't revolutionary. Another repeat empty is the Benefit Gimme Brow, my holy grail. I'm not wearing it today because I've been working through my pencil, which I have surprisingly been enjoying. But I always recommend this. Then we have another of my mini Laneige lip sleeping masks. I only use this at night. And so like a little jar lasts me quite a long time. So I just buy the holiday mini set. And by the time the holidays come around again, I'm ready to purchase another one. Sometimes I don't even have to buy it every year. I buy it every other year. It's just very nice. My last beauty empty is the MAC Prep and Prime Lip. I have not replaced this yet, but I really like it. It's a great way to like moisturize your lips before you put on a lip product, but it doesn't make anything slide around like a lip oil or a lip balm or something like that. So I really love this product. Final little category. Oh wait, no. This is a sunscreen. There's a tiny bit left in it, but it is expired now, so I'm not going to try to like squeeze that out. This is also the Skin 1004. This is Madagascar Centella Hylucica Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50. This is the best sunscreen I've ever used in my entire life. Thankfully, I have 2 things of it. Why I didn't quite finish this one before it expired is I had that Trader Joe's one I was using at the same time. I have like 2 right now, thankfully. Hopefully all this tariff situation gets settled before then, but God knows what that man is ever going to do. Best sunscreen, doesn't burn your eyes, just feels like a moisturizer. You can't even tell you have sunscreen on your face. Even if you reapply it every 2 to 3 hours like you're supposed to, it doesn't build up and feel heavy. So love it. If you can get your hands on it, try it. It also comes in a little stick. If you don't want like a liquid. I like this for my hands because then the bottoms, like the palms of my hands, don't get all greasy. Now we're going to move on to the final category, which is hair. Veterans here. No. My Malibu hard water treatment. I use this every month usually. I'm actually currently using it every other month because I have another detoxing product that I have been using. Love it. Fantastic. Great if you have hard water. It makes your hair, like it takes the brassiness out of your hair, and it also helps it return to its original softness, if you will. Next product, this is so disgusting. I'm sorry. The Miel Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I have repurchased this. I know you can mix your own of this. It's just so much easier to buy it because I don't want to deal with mixing it. I really like this. I feel like it works really well. It definitely helps me regrow my hair after I lost a bunch of it. But why I like this the most is I get dry scalp, probably from the hard water, and I put this on before I shower, and it really helps hydrate my hair and really helps hydrate my scalp so the hard water doesn't dry it out when I'm washing it. So I really like it for that. So it feels nice, and I think it just does help the health of my hair strands. Next product is a mini size. I got the holiday set that came with a mini and a full size of the Wow Dream Coat, Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I was very hesitant about this, and if you watched one of my auntie hauls, I don't remember which one, I actually said this was probably a scam and didn't work. Then my hairstylist used it on me, and I saw the results that were incredibly impressive, and I learned how you have to use it. So a lot of people think you have to drench your hair because I believe it says that. Spray liberally. I guess it doesn't say that, but I feel like it did at one point. Anyway, the secret to this is you have to use high heat. It's activated with high heat. So not all hair types can use something like this successfully because they have very fragile hair. Well, I have fragile hair. It can handle heat. The nice thing is I only have to use this every like 4 or 5 days when I wash my hair. So I'm not exposing my hair to heat that frequently, but it's not in my hair right now, but it's supposed to last like 4 washes or something, and I washed it the other day. And this makes my hair incredibly healthy and shiny looking, and so it is something that was going to stay in my hair routine. That is my secret. If you have had it, or if you haven't and it's not really working, make sure you're using the highest heat setting on your blow dryer, because that's what activates this. Next is this little sample I got with my detoxifying scalp thing. It's the Kevin Murphy Angel Rinse for fine hair. This is a conditioner. First of all, it smells luxurious, but my hair also really liked this. It was very hydrating and not at all heavy, so I think I'm going to get the shampoo and conditioner just to like switch up what I'm using occasionally. I liked this a lot. Now we have the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray Advanced Dry Thermal Protection. So I got this when I first started learning how to blow out my hair. I got the small one. I now have the big guy. It does help your hair dry a little faster, but I think this is a great heat protectant. My hair has become so healthy since I started surprisingly blow drying it more. I'm washing it every 4 days. I'm styling it. I'm using all these products. My hair, even this air dried, it just looks so much healthier than it did. And it's like products like these that are really helping. And I just want to add in a little note that when you're using heat protectant, you just don't spray it. You have to section your hair and liberally spray each section. And it needs to be before blow drying and before heat styling. So if you're going to use a curling iron after you blow dry, you have to use this heat protectant as well. I use a different heat protectant for that because this one is mostly for blow drying. This is the one I use on like day 2 and 3 plus if I want to touch it up with a curling iron. And same deal. Each small section needs to be sprayed to actually protect the hair. My last empty is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This is quite literally the best dry shampoo I've ever used. I used to be a die-hard Dry Lab girly. The smell of this is better. I think more people would like it. It doesn't leave any kind of color. This works so well that this is the only reason I can actually get 4 or 5 days out of my hair is this. Even when I was using Dry Bar, by day 3 my hair was gunky and greasy and gross. This, like my hair, still looks clean. So I love her. Obviously I have a new bottle already. And that's all I have. Now I can throw all my trash away. Have you used any of these products? How do you feel about it? What is something you've emptied recently? Let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.